Go. Um, yeah, and go back to share my screen.
Y'all, it sounds like my house is about to come down out here.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's like a major windstorm. My windows are rattling and the house is rocking. I have no idea.
Where are you? Where are you?
Alabama?
Okay. Do you know that there was a tornado
No.
in Alabama? Yes, ma'am.
You have a cellar. You might want to use it.
Well, my phone normally tells me when there's bad weather, and it hadn't bleeped, but it sure does sound rough out there, so I have to pay attention.
All right, you go ahead. So tonight they're going to have the second of the huddles for everybody that's in the challenge, and it starts at 9 o'clock. What I've done is I've broken down the first huddle that they had for all the groups so we could get a feel for what it is that they're doing. I figured everybody here would like to know what that is. And so that's Craig Blanchett there without the hair, okay?
Connie?
Yes.
Connie, excuse me.
Huh?
That says Tuesday night.
Yeah, but this is Tuesday night.
Oh, I thought you said tomorrow
No,
night. Okay.
tonight.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Can y'all hear this? No?
No.
I don't think I shared with sound, is why. Let me go back and share with sound.
What time does that start?
Well, it starts at 9 o'clock tonight, the second one.
My time or your time?
My
So
time.
we've done these individually in the
They're gonna
past
explain it
and
to
with
you
our
right
individual teams. And so this is the first time where we're bringing the whole challenge together for a huddle up. We've got capacity up to 1,000. And so we want to fill up this room. We're already at a record at 190, and so we're heading in the right direction. One of the things that I want you to maximize or maybe optimize your Zoom experience is right now we're in screen sharing mode. Make sure that you're in full screen, which means you can't see anything around the sides of the Zoom window. So if you're not in full screen window, you want to do that by going up to the right, the top right corner, and you click on it looks like 4 arrows going away from each other, right? That's the full screen mode. And then what you want to do is you will see me talking and probably a little box up to the right. Well, if you mouse over that, you'll be able to see that you can change the size of the speaker window, or you can choose to view even like up to 4 panelists at a time. I would recommend for tonight that you click on the biggest box. So you have the person that's speaking in the largest size screen. That way you'll be able to connect not only with the PowerPoint and the content, but you'll also be able to connect with the person that's speaking. And so next up, I want to introduce my my cohort in healthy living, David Bush. Welcome to the huddle up here tonight, David.
Thanks, Craig. Thanks for having us on.
Yep. So flip to the next slide here so they can see some before and after pictures of us.
You bet. This is an exciting time. We got over 7,000 challengers, Craig, and we've got a couple hundred that are here with us live from all around the country, probably all around the world. There's probably people that are plugging in from different countries as well. And it's just exciting to be helping other people to get healthier. You know, I don't know about you. Well, I do know about you. I know quite a lot about you, and you feel just like I do, and you feel somewhat humbled to be able to pay forward what was paid to you. I ended up losing 100 pounds about 7 years ago, challenged by a friend of mine to get healthier. I was ready to get healthier, and I just got into a structured process and working hand in hand with some other people inside of a health coaching program, and I transformed my life. And so it's been an honor to be able to pay that back to other people. Craig, tell them a little bit more about your story.
Yeah, my story was a professional athlete for started in 1986 and all the way up through my starting a quote-unquote career as a husband and father, and things started accumulating around the midsection and other places. And so I just gained about 50 pounds, and you can see that the picture on the left there is I actually thought that was a really flattering tank top, and woof, I saw that later and I went, what was I? My wife actually said, what were you thinking? Can you never wear that again? I was like, yeah, it's a good idea. And then lost to 50 pounds. Actually was looking for this program primarily to unlock the mystery of of getting the weight off. And fortunately, I found not only how to get it off, but how to keep it off, because it's been 6 years now that I've kept my weight off, and keep learning and practicing and growing in my health skills. So this program has been great. I've been coaching now for about 5.5 years. And so it's awesome not only to be practicing the habits of health myself, but then working with other people that are doing the same thing. And that's really what we're doing here tonight on this huddle.
This is the 12th challenge I've had a chance to participate in, and it just gets better and better. I would say by far that this is probably the best challenge that we've ever put on. We are rolling out so many great new tools and technology from our partner Meltdown Challenge, and so it's exciting to be able to be all combined together in this place. We do have some technology specialists, so if a question comes across in the Q&A, we don't want to make this to be all about technology, but if you do have a technical related question, you can submit that in the Q&A.
So now, what he's saying, and I'm going to stop there. I will post this in the room tomorrow. So anyone, I don't want to have you captive here and make you listen to something if you don't want to hear it. But I will post the rest of this in the on the challenge wall tomorrow, and you can see the whole first complete challenge huddle. And they do cover a lot of information in there. I enjoyed it very much. It's 35 minutes, and when they finish tonight's, they will post it. Dave Bush that was talking, he has 178 people in his room. So he has quite a large crowd there he's taking care of as well. Tony and I don't know if any of the other coaches in the room were there, but at one of the conventions, this guy comes up to the podium in a wheelchair, and he flips himself out, and he walks up the stairs on his hands. And then when he gets up there, he tells his story, and that was the first time I saw Craig Blanchett. And I find it so inspiring to see people who give so much of their self back to people. So David, I thought we didn't prepare anything, but I thought if anybody had any questions they'd like to ask you, that maybe you would answer them. And if you've got anything you want to contribute, feel free.
Well, first let me say that basically I never say what another coach or something like that, or trainer or something, try to train somebody or do something when they come down to exercising, because different coaches or different trainers have their different technique. But the main thing that I try to get people to understand is the form. Just the right form for doing the exercise. And basically, from what I would train to do is to work certain muscles on certain days and then work other muscles on different days so that you can get them a chance to rest. Now, some people work the whole body, which you don't, well, some trainers do, some trainers don't do. But to me, then you don't have a chance for your body to rest, for your muscles to grow. Because what you're supposed to be doing is turning your muscles and building them back up. So that's the first thing that I wanted to say, is that different people train people different. But my reason is that the body needs to rest certain body parts and work on other body parts. Because I heard the young lady say that she was training for 2 hours. Well, I train for 2 hours just on one body part. It might be my arms, and then I might do 2 hours on my legs like the next day. And I might do 2 hours of core exercise the next day. But each day I'm breaking, basically different body parts so that they can build up in the rest while I'm training the next body part. But that's just,
David,
isn't
it also true that when you use the same exercises every day, that the body will come accustomed to that?
Exactly. You will plateau out. That if you're not pushing yourself, it's just like doing anything. Soon your body will adjust. So you got to keep challenging yourself. You got to change up a little bit. See, a lot of people try to work out the big muscle, but they forget that we got small muscles prior to getting to them big muscles. And there's certain ways.
The different ages, right?
Yep. The different ages and the whole 9 yards, So when you start talking about exercise, getting in shape as far as weight lifting or something like that right there, the first thing that I have to tell people is that you don't need a gym membership. You got the whole weight gym you carry with you every day. That's your body weight. There's so much you can do with your body weight. It just goes out the window as far as going to the gym. But people have this concept, the same thing with diet. People have this concept that there's only one way to do something, when there's numerous ways to do something. It's just like weight training. You don't need weights. Now you got these resistant bands that people use. So there's so many different ways that you can get your body strong just by using your own body weight. Like I used to tell people about standing up from a sitting position without using their hands to push themselves.
Right.
So there's many ways that you can do it without.
And there is benefit to having that gym membership and having that buddy to
Oh,
get
yes,
to the
yes.
gym. And I know you love, and I love when we walk inside a gym and we see all the different stuff there. It's like Christmas and toys. So all good information. Thank you,
Right.
Dave.
Right. There's benefit, but it's not a necessity.
Exactly. Anybody have any questions for David?
No.
Okay. So now we're going to do our success story. And our success story actually comes out of the first webinar that they did. And let me see if I can get myself to that.
We are rolling
It was way over here.
lifestyle and just
And right there she is. Let's start
expert panelist guest, Heather Patterson. Heather, talk to the individuals that are on this call and share this amazing transformation. And I know we don't have a lot of time, but take the next 6 or 7 minutes and just walk us through what happens left to right from our screen.
Well, first off, again, thank you so much for having me. I think one of the greatest things that has come out of the transformation I've had is the opportunity to just share hope with other people. So I'm just going to go right into my story, and I hope it inspires people to get healthy. I was like so many other people, just living a really unhealthy life. I had been, as soon as I got married, kind of moved from overweight to obese to morbidly obese over about 20 years. So I was at an unhealthy weight for a long time of my adult life, and honestly didn't see the side effects of it physically. You know what we say though is just because you're not sick, it doesn't mean you're healthy. And that's where I was and just didn't realize it. And then I hit 40 and really started to see the ramifications of my unhealthy lifestyle. I had flat feet. My arches were collapsing. I was secretly wearing braces on my feet just to walk. And I just kind of got to the place where I realized I'm probably going to be crippled. I'm probably going to go into, the next 5-6 years and potentially be wheelchair bound. And I was just terrified. I was so scared. I didn't want that life in my 40s. I felt like we were getting to a place in our life where we should be enjoying ourselves and traveling, and I could hardly walk, and was just really feeling bad. And then one day, a friend tagged me on Facebook, got the dreaded Facebook tag, and this picture popped up. And it was 11 o'clock at night, and I was just, I think the scales really fell off my eyes for the first time. And I was seeing myself as I really was. And just, of course, was trying to untag myself in the middle of the night and almost in a panic. And then it dawned on me that that is how I looked. I mean, that was who I was. Nobody else would have been surprised by that picture. And I just realized I was ready to make a change in my life. So I had a dear friend that was sharing her health journey on Facebook, and I reached out to her in the middle of the night, and she said, let's connect. And so the next day, she just said, I can help you. We've got this great program. I'll be your health coach. I'll walk you through every step of the way. And I was just ready, and honestly knew that I needed something that was easy, that would let me focus on the why I had gotten to where I was. I didn't want to overthink it. I think if I'd had to do something on my own and tried to come up with a plan, I think I would have probably failed in the first few weeks. I needed something that I could just eat my meals, do what my health coach said and work on getting healthy. So I started on this program at 257 pounds. I thought I weighed 230, and I weighed 27 more pounds than I realized. And I thought, okay, you can either let that take you under, or you can let that motivate you to get healthy. So I just said, it's 27 more pounds to lose. And in 13 pounds, I lost in 13 months, I lost right at 130 pounds. And what I love about this program is just the ease of use, and what I have learned is just transformational. It is truly a healthy mind and a healthy body, healthy emotions. As the pounds have peeled off, just the why I was where I was and what I was struggling with and the things that I was dealing with just came to light. And so I just was so grateful to have my health coach to walk me through that. So I've been able to go on and have such amazing experiences that I never in a million years did that girl dream that she would end up in the pages of People magazine, or getting to share my story in Good Morning America. And truly that's my heart. I'm just representative of literally thousands of people that have been able to get healthy using this amazing program. And it's just been such an honor just to share and inspire and encourage other people. And I just feel like my life's been transformed. I feel like I was living in a coma for 20-something years, and I found hope and I found fulfillment of life. And it's a joy to live life and get up every morning and get to do what I do. And so anyway, it's just been an amazing journey for me, and for really my entire family has been transformed by it. So
you've had a chance to participate in the challenges. How has the challenges helped you to adopt the principles that you've learned inside of the Take Shape for Life program?
Yeah. You know what I love about the challenge is a few things. The sense of community. I think that community is so important when it comes to getting healthy, that you're not alone. And so I loved the sense of community when I've been a part of a challenge. It truly challenges us and motivates us and encourages us in a healthy way to work together to be better. I loved the education component of it. If you don't learn something, if you're just looking at the food, it's a diet. If you're learning something and educating yourself, that's the lifestyle change. And so I love the educational component. I've learned so much, just even from the little quick videos every morning to just the healthy habits I'm learning. That is what helped me maintain my weight loss. Like Craig was saying, otherwise you're going to put it back on. But when you change your mind and learn and educate yourself, that's what helps you keep your weight loss off. So for me, the educational components, the sense of community, and just the fun challenge. I mean, there is something motivating in competing against each other in a fun way. So those are just a few of the things I've loved when participating in the challenges. So.
Well, from the day that I met you, I was inspired by you, and every day that I continue to hear your story, you continue to just bring back confidence and hope in so many people's lives. And I just thank you for sharing your story and being vulnerable.
Okay, so that was it. And I do believe we are through. Let's stop sharing the screen. And we can see everybody again. So, how did everybody do tonight? Was that all okay? Did you enjoy the new huddle that they're doing for everybody? What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Good.
Do you think just hear it afterwards, or do you actually want to participate in their huddle? Because I don't want to have you doing their huddle and our huddle, but I really don't want to give up our huddle. So what I've thought we could do is I could just post it in the room once they hold it. You know, I'll post the rest of this in there for those that want to actually. Anybody have feedback or suggestion on that?
Not really, no.
I agree.
Well, posting it would be okay because
I'd like to see it in the playback.
Yeah.
Me too.
Okay, good. Then I'm not good. Jerry too. Well, thank you, everybody. It's been a great Zoom. I appreciate everybody attending.
Okay.
It's good seeing
Bye.
everybody.
And I'll see you next week.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Stay warm up north. Stay warm up north.
Yep.
Trying.
Good night, all.
Good night.
bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.